I am
every successful gent, black gent.
Yeah.
The one that when you sit with them, like no cameras, one on one.
Yeah.
Bro, 2 seconds, you can see the tears forming like this.
Yeah.
Every black gent in my life. Every.
As trauma.
Switch off cameras, just chill. Oh, no.
Yeah.
Yo, tears. Just, tears. There go.
You know when you try to look for shit that ain't there.
Yeah, these are looking up. Look at it. You don't understand. I told you, you're going to. They instantly look up. And you imagine, ni great man. Yo, that trauma of black gents that no one is talking about.
Oh, man.
That trauma that black men are going through.
Yeah. Bro, the trampoline works for women, though.
The trampoline works for women.
A lot. Whether you're an artist, whether you were... Even our biggest artist right now, that's globally. She's a trampoline.
No, but it's a different dynamic for women, though. Because women date up.
Yeah.
In the sense where she can work at KFC and Ntanga, who is a CEO making 250 a month, can go and date her, and then instantly she goes from KFC to now living that life. You know, I've seen it many times. I love my baby if she watches this, but she knows where she was.
Yep.
And then she met the boy.
Yeah, come on now. Sometimes you just gotta put it on the table.
I don't whoop it up. Sometimes you just gotta whoop it up. No, but she said it. No, but she's humble enough to say it. Look, because her friends have said, hey, life is moving differently for you. She's like, hey, don't give me. I just made this Ndanga fast track. So it's different, bro.
Yeah. Look, we've seen those, though, that have just
Trampoline.
down. We've seen that too many times.
But talking about that female artist that we won't mention, she's dating a guy who dated another female artist that also trampolined. So if you try to break it down, so that same guy
Got you.
dated this lady, she trampolined. They broke things off.
Yeah.
She's no longer popping.
That's the problem with the trampoline.
She's no longer popping.
That's
and
the
now
problem with the
he now
trampoline.
dates this girl. Now they're in the States.
Wild.
Ne? Same guy. Same guy.
But are you telling me that this global superstar right now is not getting those contacts? Does she really need this dude right now?
100%.
Yeah, bro.
100%.
Even because also even sometimes, even if you have the contact,
Yeah.
right? That contact can't do shit for you if you're not associated with the right people. So if I introduce you to someone, and that person will respect you, or will respect you because I introduced you to the person, probably because they want something from me.
However,
Does that make sense?
However, a handle can bounce through placer after placer after placer because of his hand, because of her hand she's met in that game.
No. We don't have real concrete examples of that. I'm saying cricket example.
Yeah.
How many kids 19-year-olds can bowl a googly? Hundreds, thousands. Ne? But it's one coach that picks the one boy. And if the one boy is not listening and following, cheers, I'll get another boy that can bowl a googly. So what this specific lady, what she has, she's not the most talented singer, very pretty.
Yeah.
But how many pretty girls do we have in this country that can also sing okay? Thousands.
Gang. Yeah.
Thousands.
Yeah.
But we don't have thousands of gents that can open doors.
Very true.
So that then becomes his talent. His talent is to take a pretty girl who is talented and make her a global superstar, as he did before, because he's shown proof of concept and he's doing it again.
Yeah.
But what these ladies can't do is open doors without him. It is what it is, bro. That's why in every single sports team, the coach can stay. Rassie Rasmus has been there for days, but the Springboks just keep churning, boy. They keep churning. Different guys keep churning. And that's just the nature of the business. You know, so I look at them and I say, everybody's got talent, everybody's using each other. But as a gent, you can't compare yourselves to females because you don't have their dynamics.
Yeah.
When you have to, unfortunately, Nchita, who's staying at home, ekaya, mama, koni DSTV, koni Wi-Fi, kona. Unfortunately, bro, you need to be sleeping on couches. And Amachita don't want to sleep on couches, dog.
Yeah.
Because it's hard to get bitches while you're sleeping on another nigga's couch.
We lost. We both took L's that year.
In that department.
That year when
No. But if you're looking at it in terms of the bigger picture, that was you guys carrying the boats. That was you guys in the gym getting the reps.
Yeah.
And Amachita don't see that.
now when it comes to Amachita, Natimos, we're gonna create our own second generation. Fana no Rupert bangasweleka shiyela umntana akhe imali.
Sure.
Right? Khona generation ezayo esebheka. Yeah. Right? We are who they think we are now. Like, yo, these guys can actually put me on, whatever. Chap, you put your homie on. I'm flying some Chitako from wherever. These are fate.
I will never fly home. But okay.
Whatever. Yeah. And then I figure Cheetah, and you see that second generation mentality. How do you now deal with that situation?